Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has Game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and on the mound today, Carlos Rodon.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Outside low. So we're off and running in Game 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Just missed.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Rodon ready. Here comes. In for a strike, and the count is 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
1-2. Ball.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
That's the ball. 1-2.
And that's outside. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Kang. Swings through that one for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of the wild card series. That one pushed to the left and foul. Rodon sets and deals. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Houston, and pitching in this game, Clark Schmidt.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now, Jose Iglesias. Right through there for a strike. That misses.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third. And that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Yordan Alvarez
that's the ball.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two out, space is empty. That misses off the outside edge.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that one's a little bit low. 3-1. Zach Neto getting on deck circle. And that's a strike.
Full count.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now here is Zach Neto. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Two outs, nobody on. Yandy Diaz now. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's got a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 on, 2 outs. Del Castillo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That's outside, and now 3-1. Two outs. And that is out of play. Three-two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Second and third, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. That is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Game 1 of this Wild Card Series.
Number 13.
And here's the rookie catcher, Choi. Rodon back to work. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
One down, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2 the count.
And now the count is even. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, Kim. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here at Dyken Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel Jr.
Ball one there. Packed house here at Dyken Park.
No strikes.
Tap foul at the plate. Gurriel gets a piece. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the DH, Miguel Vargas. Slapped foul. And that's downstairs and outside. That one missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
And a foul ball. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting.
Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
There's a strike at the knees. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Outside low. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Lee puts it away, and that ends the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Houston, and now the DH, number 14.
Number 14.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Right through there for a strike.
One strike.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Austin Slater stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Slater goes 6'1", hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. And there's a ball.
That's the ball. 1-2.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out there to center. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. And now it's going to be Jose Iglesias. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Kim tosses across the first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. He swings and fouls one off. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now here is Zach Neto. He's already homered in this game. Grounded to third. Could be two. To second, there's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. Venezuela on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one's in there. Strike one.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Stanton batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Ball one there. And now 1-2. And this is inside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8. So 2 down now, and here is Kang. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball there. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Over to Diaz, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. The wind and the pitch. check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. That one the other way. Edmonds slims to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here is Moncada, doubled in his first AB. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adrian Del Castillo. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, there's the strike.
Down, ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Moncada stands at first with one out. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to Edmund. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. The All-Stars on top here, 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rodon back to work. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Alvarez going back on it. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's the third baseman, Kim. First time up was a pop out. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. That's a little bit low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expecting to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now a chance for number 14. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. That one out to right. Garcia settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Game 1 of this wild card series. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel Jr.
First pitch misses. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Miguel Vargas, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. That one not close. 1-0.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
In the air, right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Clark Schmidt will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Kim on to pitch here.
Number 53.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fought off foul. Gurriel, the runner at third. Vargas stands at second. No outs. Swings through that one. Moving in the bullpen,
No
Steven
ball,
Matz,
2 strikes.
the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Gets a piece and stays alive.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one
Nope,
just
ball.
misses. Two in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside, ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's the ball.
Runner on to
balls, no
third,
strikes.
1 gone. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one fouled off.
Count is full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground to third. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run
Now
in.
batting.
Now it's
Left
Yordan
fielder,
Alvarez.
Yordan
Singing, he's a guy that
Alvarez.
covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
1-0.
They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
In the air out towards right center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5. Venezuela lead it 4-1. Back here in Houston, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Ha-Sung Kim. And that drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez up and throwing. Hernandez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. ripped, but it curls foul.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game one. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Iglesias. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 2. Lee, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Right through there for a strike. That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. And downstairs. Too low, and it's ball 3.
3-1.
There's the strike.
Count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
One gone, runner at first. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A little bit high, and that is ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A 2-run homer. It's 4-3. Kang now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a good hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Nick Martinez.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
One out, runner at second. Choi getting ready to hit. Fouled off down the right side. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. That to right. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Go-ahead run on base. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Right through there for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
He goes down looking.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Now the third baseman, Kim. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. So they get 3 and draw even. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Back here in Houston. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And a foul ball. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tied at 4. And there's a ball. On the ground to third. Whips it across. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So digging in, Yandy Diaz. In there for strike one.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here is Yohan Moncada. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lee sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Through 6, all square. 4-4.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yariel Rodriguez. Now it's the
Leading
DH.
things off is
He is struck
designated
out,
hitter,
and he is
number
walked.
14.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Tied at 4.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one close, ruled a ball. 3-2 now.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Popped up. Neto puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, right
Austin
fielder,
Slater
Austin
digs in
Slater.
now. Right through there for a strike. And he takes a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Kim, the next to hit, takes outside. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. That one missed.
2-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Iglesias on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Okert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here's the catcher,
Leading
Adrian
off,
Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo.
In for a strike. Good slider. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Will Vest getting loose out there for Aaron Boone.
Ball. That's up.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Gurriel Jr.
Here's Gurriel. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Miguel Vargas will hit next. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Next offering down in the dirt. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Stanton is there. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daysbel Hernandez.
Now pitching.
And now Jung-Hoo Lee.
Hernandez.
And that one is inside ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Inside, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon getting loose out there. And now it's even up.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Tied at 4. Goes down looking. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's already home here in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now on an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Now batting, number 50.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kang. 1 for 3. And that one off the outside edge. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's a little high.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Now batting, number 13.
Now the catcher up to hit, Choi. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a
0-2.
tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the slider just misses.
That's a really good
1
take.
ball, 2 strikes.
That misses.
2-2.
And the count now even up. Outside with a breaking ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here is Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Oker back to work. And fouled off. Outside low, ball 1. That one missing inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
So up next, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Known for his late-inning heroics.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Two outs.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Right through there. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high and it just breaks a ton.
Edman, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Ball. That's down.
And that's too high.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire bat.
Go-ahead run on base. Kim, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Snap throw to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play. Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count even at 1. With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
4-4 in the 9th. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
Headed towards the corner. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. In the air, foul off first. He's under it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And next is the designated hitter. Base hit center field. Edman around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Next to hit, Austin Slater. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the go-ahead run at third, here are the late stages of game one. This one smoked out to left. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And this is inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball four to aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 outs. Lee getting ready to hit. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. That one at the knees for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering upstairs. Giancarlo Stanton would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Alvarez makes the play, and that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the ninth on deck. The All-Stars have the lead, 5-4.
Now pitching.
And here's the closer to try and finish off game one. Garrett Clevenger.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Zach Neto.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a pop-up. Kim hauls it in for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Little chopper rolls foul. That one to first, and that's foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. To third, Kim. Fires across the diamond. He's out.
That's why you hunt the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So they're down to their final out. And now Yoan Moncada. Clips the corner. Strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One strike away from securing game 1. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Venezuela take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boo, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.